my business as well. With the Champions League. Here we go. It's just my prep really. For example, over the weekend I did the Royal AM Cape Town City game, and that's how I prep. Just get everything you think about, everything that is required, everything you think will be required, put it on a page. The irony of it all is you probably use about 20% of this, but I think that's the whole idea with prep. It's not necessarily to use each and everything you put down, but to, should you need to, be ready whenever it is required.
Not intimidating at all having Neil, who was anchor back then, now part of the panel and everything.
Sure. Nah, definitely not. I think maybe what does help is just who he is. He's a very, very relaxed and very just calm and approachable person to work with. He's more of a calming influence, to know that should anything at any time go a little south as far as I'm concerned, he's there to pick up and run with it, yeah.
Neil, you've obviously done this before, Champions League and SuperSport.
In a previous life, that's how long ago it is. I have to say, it's absolutely thrilling to have live studio coverage on SuperSport back of Champions League. I think some people have been telling me it's 6 years. I've had fortune being involved in shows where it is personality driven, whether it be Super Saturday or other shows like that. So I'm very excited because we're working with a balance of characters and credibility. So I'm really excited for it, yeah.
Just taking it all in.
It's unreal, man. It's unreal.
You've been in the studio before, though.
I've been in the studio before, but never really imagined myself being in the studio and all the Champions League logos and pictures will be up here, and it feels surreal. But building up to it, you have these pictures in your head, but now standing here and seeing it all makes it very, very exciting and very different as to how we would normally do it. It's very unique. It's never been done before at SuperSport. So I think that makes it very special as well, if given the fact that it's also a new format of the Champions League as well.
So here's the thing, right? You need a bit of multitasking skill with the new Champions League format, Matchday live here on SuperSport, because we've all got our own monitors, but the trick is, right, we've already listening to our producer, our illustrious producers, but then there's a small matter of wanting to listen to your own game. So I've just now, because we haven't kicked off yet, but Juventus is on here. So when we're broadcasting, you're going to have your producer in the left-hand side, and you've got to keep an ear. I'm on the extreme right, so I've got to keep an ear on Wesley, Bongani, Luwazi, and Shaw next to me.
But when the cameras went off, you were like shocked, and that was just the first 2 games.
Yeah, well, I think some nights we can have 8 games, so we've got to obviously prepare for all of that and make sure that you know what you're talking about. Later on, obviously, we will have more games, and then everybody has his own game to watch. But for me, I don't mind, because this is one of the exciting tournaments you want to be part of, and football also is of the highest quality.
It was different. I think it was different. I think obviously we have a lot of there's a lot of sort of analysts within the production, so it's always good to sort of get different opinions and different viewpoints. I think that was quite exciting, and just the personalities that we brought together. I think it bodes for really good entertainment, and not just on the field, but certainly with the banter we'll be having away from it.